Alright, good morning everybody. I have a quick video for you all today. Hopefully this video doesn't catch you too off guard as we normally do articles and things like that. Thinking about doing them a little bit more during severe weather season, so hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. Starting the HR Future Simulated Radar at 8 a.m., you can see we have some showers, maybe even a rumble of thunder in South Central PA, pushing their way east, and some clearing right behind that. So by 9, 10, 11, almost noon, clearing just about everywhere except Southeast PA. They will clear very shortly after that. However, you may notice something in Western Pennsylvania, and by 2 p.m. you really notice that, especially from 1 to 2 p.m. These things are going to be flying as they make their way through the I-79 corridor from Pittsburgh to all the way up to Erie. And that will be the first tornado threat of the day. Not the highest tornado threat we've ever seen, but there is certainly the potential for an isolated tornado in northwest PA, in my opinion. I think north of Butler, all the way up to Erie, and as far east as Bradford, has the highest risk for a tornado mid-afternoon, early to mid-afternoon, generally between 1 and 3 p.m. That will be the first stage of the severe weather. Then, as this line pushes east, the mountains will do their thing in classic nature. You know, here we are. I won't be seeing too much out of it, but I don't mind. I'll still be getting my fair share of wind, which I don't appreciate too much. But so by 4 to 5 p.m., you can see these thunderstorms really weaken as they make their way across the mountains into South Central PA. Areas like Chambersburg, Harrisburg, Sunbury, Williamsport won't be seeing too much in the way of thunder, I don't think. You might hear a little bit here and there, but not much. However, that's going to change as we head into eastern PA by 6 p.m. especially. So 6 p.m., these thunderstorms have a habit, really almost everything has a habit of showing up about a half hour to an hour before the models have it. So we're looking at 5 to 6 p.m. for these thunderstorms making their way into eastern PA. So I'm not sure if there's any minor league baseball games, anything like that. If there are, it's not going to be too pretty to start off the game, especially, east of, well, pretty much all across the state, because in western PA, you're still going to have a couple showers and even a couple snow showers in northwest PA. So back to the threat at hand here. We do have that secondary risk area for tornadoes in southeast PA. There's actually a 5% tornado risk, which doesn't sound like much to you. But if you're familiar with the SPC and how we normally do things around here, 5% is associated with a enhanced risk, although we're only in a slight risk. So there's certainly a tornado threat, especially in southeast PA, south of Allentown, east of Reading. And as these things head into New Jersey, that's where there could definitely be a couple isolated tornadoes, especially up and down 95. Even in New York City, I would not be surprised. I'm not, calling out the city itself. However, somewhere in central New Jersey, I would not be surprised if there was an isolated tornado early this afternoon. However, there is another aspect of this weather, being the wind aspect, which I will get into very shortly. So even if you manage to miss out on the thunderstorms, your wind gust potential will actually not be diminished very much at all, unlike what we normally see in severe weather season, where if you don't catch a thunderstorm, your wind gusts are a lot lighter, maybe 20, 30 miles an hour, and if you do get a storm, it's more like 60 miles an hour. Not quite this time. This time, even if southwest PA or south central PA misses out on the thunderstorms, wind gusts are actually still expected to be on the order of 40 to 60 miles an hour in those locations regardless. So let's get into those details. 8 a.m., we're going to have some wind gusts across the state, generally 15 to 30 miles an hour. But as we head into the late afternoon, late morning, those wind gusts will pick up across western PA. By noon, we're now going to be seeing gusts of 30 to 40 miles an hour in western PA, right ahead of that line. By 2 p.m., that's when the meat and potatoes of that line are going to be moving through western PA. So all down I-79, right around 1 to 3 p.m., right around 2 p.m. That's what this model has. Is when we're going to be seeing wind gusts of anywhere between 45 to 60 miles per hour. So not a good time to be having an empty tractor trailer on the road, to say the least, or be driving next to one. I know that very well because I live about a mile and a half from I-81. So, going into the mid-afternoon hour, by 4 p.m., those heavier gusts are going to be, especially in south central PA, as you can see those deep purples and even those whites. That means that it's approaching 60 miles per hour. So, not good news. As mentioned in the article yesterday, if you have anything outdoors, you should definitely take it inside if you think it's going to blow away, or if you even think there's a chance it's going to blow away, because it might. So as we head into eastern PA by the late afternoon and into the evening, fortunately those wind gusts won't be quite as bad as we get into these very populated areas, near Reading, Norristown, Philadelphia, Allentown. However, that's where the line is going to be more so at play. But even still, if you manage to miss the line in places like Philadelphia, you're still going to be seeing wind gusts upwards of 50 miles an hour. So wind is definitely going to be a factor just about everywhere today. Those wind gusts will slowly diminish as we head late into tonight, into Sunday morning. You can see those wind gusts really die down from west to east Sunday morning and into early Sunday afternoon. So let me know what you think about this video. If you got some value out of it and you think we should do more videos going into the severe weather season and even some live streams, let me know in the comments. And for now, this has been Josh with PA Weather Action. Thanks for watching.